Hi guys, I'm in this ratty old t-shirt. I'm getting ready to go out. It's a beautiful Saturday. I don't have any headaches today. I usually get headaches during the weekends and it's just really weird when I don't have headaches. I feel like I'm a completely different person. So anyway, today I'm going to sort of respond to the assumptions of what you guys have of me. I did a poll on Instagram and I thought it was pretty cool because in today's day and age where people kind of share their lives really easily on public sources, and in fact some of us really want people to know every single thing that's going on in our lives. We all want to be like mini celebrities in a way, right? And we think that people really care about our lives, which they don't. I was actually looking through, you know, my Instagram page, and I was looking through my videos on YouTube, and I realized that, by the way, I'm also getting ready to go, and I realized that a lot of stuff that I put there, obviously they are like largely good things, and I post a lot of, you know, the stuff is a lot of material stuff that I've posted. Recently I've tried to do more of like family stuff, to include my thoughts and stuff like that, and I definitely do share more of that in my Insta stories, but I thought it would be interesting to see what people assumed about my life. I think the people who responded are largely people who have followed me for a very long time. Let's get started. I'm just gonna pick randomly and just go down the list. Someone said happy-go-lucky and I have everything nice in life. This actually came a few times. Like a couple of people actually say that I am very happy-go-lucky. That cannot be further from the truth. I'm actually a very I wish I was a happy-go-lucky person, but I'm too kanjong. I'm too like worried and anxious about everything. I spend a lot of time trying to preempt what's gonna happen, like 3-4 steps down the road. I spend a lot of time worrying about things that may or may not happen. My husband is definitely happy-go-lucky. He's super chill. I think it's to do with him not being Singaporean maybe, but he's super chill, and he usually reminds me to just enjoy life and to just chill. I'm a happy person. I do love being happy and I try to be cheery most of the time, but being happy-go-lucky, like no worries in the world, that just doesn't come naturally to me. Part of this comment was about how I have everything nice in life. I have to say I've been very blessed and lucky because I never imagined having all this around me. I never imagined, you know, this type of life. It was always around my career, and I just never dreamt about like the life part of stuff. Say that my husband and I, we work really hard to get to where we are today. We're definitely like really lucky that our parents worked very hard to give us a good education, and I guess it's because of our hard work we get to enjoy the nice things in life, at least what we think are the nice things in life. Someone says that you are a goal-oriented person that works hard for herself. That is very true in many ways. Maybe I'm too goal-oriented because everything around my life I have targets to meet and I have goals that I want to meet. So for example, at work, obviously I have goals that I want to meet for myself, for my team, you know, targets that I want to achieve. And then at home we also set ourselves target, like at the beginning of each year, me and my husband will sit down and think about, you know, the different things that we want to achieve this coming year for ourselves, for Mika. So, you know, we have a list of maybe 3 to 4 things, but these are like big lists that we actually work towards too. And I think the important thing about having a goal is to also set timelines to it. So, you know, you just have to think about what you actually want to, you know, say about yourself like 12 months down the road, and actually kind of work towards there and encourage each other to work towards there. And also for Mika, I do set goals for him based on what I read, based on the books that I read, and I see at which, you know, level of capability he's supposed to be at, and we work towards that. Because I think without, you know, setting those explicit goals, like, you don't really, I don't know, I get very anxious. So every day at work I have a to-do list. Like, I have a diary that has all the to-do lists, and even at home, like on the weekends, I actually log in my to-do list on my phone. So these are the 5, 6, 7 things that I need to do. And even though the items may be very trivial, like call mom, I actually put it there because I want to make sure that I do it. And you know, it's just something that, it's just me. It makes me happy because it makes me more centered, so I know what to do with my time. So this video, for example, was on my to-do list. Next person here says, you've achieved your dreams, you have a great job and family. This is, okay, the fact that I have a great job is amazing. I joined the company that I'm with. I've been with this company for 10 years. It was my first job. I joined like the graduate program, and I've stuck around ever since, and I really love working for this particular company. And I do think that I've been very blessed that it's the type of company that rewards you when you work hard and doesn't discriminate in any way. And it's just, you know, the company has allowed me to grow, and the current role that I'm in, I really like the role. It's being expanded more and more, and it's definitely going to become more and more challenging, but I generally really like the role that I'm in right now. I love the team that I have right now, so I do count my blessings for having a great job, in my opinion. And a great family, yes. I am very, very lucky to, first of all, I think the best decision that I've made is to actually get together with my husband at that time. And I think my life just changed after being together with him. And it's one of those, like, I've dated people in the past, and I just know how sucky your life can be if you don't have a great partner, and how unhappy you can be, how insecure you can be. And my husband's just such a wonderful man, and he really did change my life. And we are really, like, I think we encourage each other. We're just good for each other. Mika is just another added blessing to my life. I just can't imagine how, you know, he's such a good boy, and he's growing up really, really fast. And you know, I just, you know, sometimes I look at him, I'm like, and I wonder, like, seriously, you're my son? Like, you're like almost, I don't know, like, you know, you're such a good boy. And I don't want to say word perfect, but it's really like beyond whatever I have now in terms of my career and my family. In fact, surpassed any kind of dreams or expectations that I had. I never thought that I would get to this level in my career. And for family wise also, we did try to get pregnant for a couple of years. So being able to actually have a son who is as good and great and cute and wonderful like Mika is definitely a blessing. This next one is, you are a joyful family woman who still manages to balance what she does while caring for her loved ones. I guess you're saying that you're referring to more of the work-life balance that I have. I am very lucky that at least for last year, like my first year as a mom, I was able to juggle family life very well. Of course, there were days where I come back really late, or there are days where I don't really get to spend time with him, and there are days where I come back and, you know, you could just tell that naturally, because he's been with my helper the whole day, you know, he's just closer to her, etc. And I've heard all these horror stories before, but I try to make sure that the time that I do spend with him is quality time. So I do, like, again, plan out what I want to do with him, etc. So I try to do things that kind of differentiate me from my helper as well. So I try to do things that she can't do, like reading books or doing, like, bringing him to the playground, etc. So I am a little bit worried about what will happen when he's a little bit older. Obviously my presence would be more and more important, so that is something that's on my mind that I am worried about. But we'll see how that goes. This next one says, your style is more rugged, edgy, androgynous than girly. Love your videos, by the way. Thank you. Definitely I am a tomboy at heart. I'll tell you a story that I still remember to today. So when I was growing up, I literally just wore t-shirt and jeans. That's the only thing that I wear because I wasn't into fashion. I was this tall, like skinny girl who I was a super tomboy. Like I didn't really before I discovered the beauty of embracing my curves and dresses, etc. That only happened when I was in the later part of university, but before that I was literally in jeans and t-shirts because the only places that I would go to would be the library. And I remember that I was going to the library, I was going up the stairs, and this lady, she was, you know, like a very religious Muslim woman, and she stopped me and she said, you are the reason why the world is coming to an end, because in Islam we have a couple of signs that the world is coming to an end, and one of the signs is that men will start dressing as ladies and ladies will start dressing as men. So I guess she thought that I was trying to dress like a man, which, you know, first of all, I don't have any problems if you want to do that, but I wasn't even trying to do that, and I didn't really know quite what to respond. But in any case, that was just a funny story that I still remember to today. My most comfortable dressing is definitely still t-shirt and jeans. Perhaps the style now is a little bit different, with skinny jeans and tighter shirts or proper blouses, but that's my go-to style because I just find that it's the most comfortable when you wear dresses. I wear a lot of dresses for work, but even at work, if you look at my Instagram, I wear a lot of pants with blouses as well because that's my most that's what I wear that's most comfortable, and I find that I'm very productive when I'm very comfortable. Next two comments kind of are related to one another. One of them says, Fifi goes shopping at least twice a week, and another comment says, your way of treating yourself and others is by splurging on luxury items. And ladies, you are right. I love shopping. I mean, if you watch my videos, you know that 90% of my videos are hauls. I do love shopping. I think over the years, the stuff that I haul are also different. I went from hauling a lot of really nonsensical things like Daiso hauls and all this makeup that I don't need, to hauling makeup and bags, and then now I'm doing a lot more luxury hauls. Obviously my spending habits have evolved, and I'm trying to be smarter with my spending now, and it's also kind of what you need at this point, and what makes me happy at this point in my life is when I spend on more of that kind of stuff. So do know that it might come across that all I do is shop because, and I don't blame you because literally I'm just putting this on here. If you look at my YouTube videos, all you see are hauls, and you know, it's also kind of my laziness of not trying to create any further content than hauls, because I mean YouTube is just it is a sideline thing. I don't even have proper time to do it sometimes, and when I do get to do it, honestly, hauls are just the easiest things to record, and hauls get in the views, and I like watching hauls. I like doing hauls. It's just kind of sharing with your closest girlfriends what you just got, and it's just really easy as compared to other types of videos like my top 10 videos or my tips, etc., or my vlogs, which I spend a lot of time doing but I don't get as much views. And you know, it's at the end of the day, it's a function of how many views you get as well as what makes you happy. So I guess it's human nature, because when I watch the luxury YouTubers do hauls, I also think to myself, is that all you do? Don't you do anything else? But there's just so much I'm sure there's a lot more things going on in their lives that we don't see. For example, like how much we donate to charities, or how much we give our parents, or how much we do this and that and that. We'll try to do more like non-Holly type of videos. Someone actually says, are you a lawyer? No, I'm not. I almost not that I almost became one. I almost went to law school, but I'm very thankful that I ended up in business school instead, because I think I wouldn't make a good lawyer. I'm really bad at debating people or confrontation, so I'm really glad that I didn't make that. I'm really glad that that didn't happen. But no, I'm not a lawyer. I work in a bank, and yeah, nothing exciting about that. Someone says here that you are a girl boss, and I think I might be right because I've been following you forever. So girl boss means, like when you say girl boss, I would think of someone like Beyonce, who has her shit together, who knows what she wants, who is constantly excelling at everything that she does, who, you know, like such a well-balanced life. She looks good, she sounds good, she can do nothing wrong. If that's what you would define as, I try to be a girl boss, I guess. I try to kind of be the best version of whatever that I can be. I am very ambitious. I have very high standards for things, so yeah, I guess I don't know if I am, but I'm definitely trying to be one. The last one is from Nurul Aini. She is a fellow Singaporean YouTuber and Instagrammer, and she says that you are someone who will not settle for half-ass work, and you are a firm person. It's very true when it comes to work. I wouldn't say that that's a good thing though. I'm sure it makes life difficult for other people, but yes, I have very high expectations, like I said earlier, and sometimes it works to my favor, sometimes it doesn't. I am learning how to be like, the firmness is something that, you know, I'm still learning. I think everyone is still on that journey, but yeah, I don't settle for half-ass work. You're very right. So yeah, what do you guys think? This is my makeup, by the way, for today. It is really simple, and the palette that I used, this eye palette, this is from Mary Kay, which is like pretty cool, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. It'll probably be a haul.